Hey, yo, what is up? Oh, yeah, let me turn this off real quick. Yo, what is up, people? This is Zero, and it's been a minute since I did a live at this early. Coming through for the chilling chat. Yeah, I guess it depends on who comes in. But yeah, I mean, this kind of conversation had me thinking about like certain things going on. Not just I mean, it started off with YouTube, but had me thinking about other stuff across the internet. I mean, you can even apply this to real life. Not what people call real life, everyday life. Where people get in these groups and cliques and try to control your life little by little, which I'm kind of like, okay, well, I'm thinking, who are you to tell me what I can do and who I can follow? Because, as far as I'm concerned, I am an individual by myself. Hey, love Blake, how you doing? Yeah, I'm an individual to myself, and I go and be cool whoever I want to be. Just like I was expecting everybody else, like, hey, you be cool or go where you want to go. You know, as long as you ain't hurting me or anything like that, or me. Hey, when you go there, hey, cool. Not talking bad on me. Hey, cool. I'm doing well. Just chilling. Ate a steak early. Ain't finished the whole thing yet, but yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Wasn't sure if anybody come over. I said, yeah, I know you ain't coming up. I know you not coming up. And I mean, I'm kind of open up to everybody. Anybody that wants to come up and talk about it, but I'm just gonna talk about it a little longer. And nobody comes up. Yeah, I already know you ain't coming up. Cause it'd be cool if you swoop down like this. Yeah, swoop down like that. Come in there, boom, busting in the window, through the windows and showing up like a hero. But yeah, I mean, you can't let these people who play these games, try to tell you who you are. Tell you got to pick a side. They'll try to, gaslight you. It's just so much. You had 3 pool like a blowfish. Okay, but yeah. You got people that want to just come in and just pick sides, and like I say, they gaslight you. You have like conversations with. Oh, hey, buddy, how you doing? You have like conversations with certain people on certain platforms or in real life, and and I just see like people when it comes to certain groups of people they'll do like these have these tactics in certain parts of the internet where they'll where they want to argue with you, but then when you start calling them out on certain points, they want to deflect. use that harmony text and try to talk over you as loud as they can, so you can't get your point across. Especially when you're making a good point that could tear down that argument. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Hope you got my DM. But yeah, yeah, like I say, put the link in the chat. If anybody come up, I'll put it in one more time. Anyone wants to come up, but I think I'm gonna probably talk about it a little bit. But I think if nobody comes up, I'll probably just end it sooner. But for me, not forcing anybody to do so. If nobody comes up, then I guess my stream will be shorter, and I probably have time to do something else. but but yeah, I mean, I've seen like all these head harmony checks, and people thinking they like masterminds and all that, and thinking they really doing something. Like especially on the internet. The internet, like people think people say you be really on the internet. I'm like, yeah, on the internet until someone find out you ain't who you say you are. Then yeah, then that kind of falls apart. I'm just like, shoot, if if people are gonna be who I want on the internet, I want to be a superhero. Superhero that's saving the day every day, saving the day before the before the end, before for dinner time. Like days and say, oh yeah, it's dinner time. I gotta head home, get some food. Yeah, that long hard day of saving the day. Rescuing these kids out of a burning building. Saving those cats out of a tree. I mean, come on. Oh yeah, I've done such great deeds. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna be an astronaut. I'm going to Neptune, and then come back next day and hey, Will Sam, how you doing? It's been a minute to see you over here, but I mean, yeah, I haven't been going live too much lately, but now I'm kind of don't try to come back. Cause I mean, I don't know why I didn't do it earlier, but I guess I was like trying to clean up stuff and do X, Y, and Z, so I didn't get to do what I want to do earlier, which was like kind of tell the story of like when I was dancing with the rhyme. I mean, I have video on it, but I never actually had a never actually told the story behind it to show the video. Hey, Miss Parker. Hey, Sister D, how you doing? Dang, if I knew you were coming through, I would have had like a little video set up for you and everything. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I still can, but I'll keep talking it till I see it. But yeah. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, so when I say you were that one street, I was like, dang, I never seen Sister D like that before. It'd be like, hey, Miss Parker. But yeah, it's just kind of. I mean, but I'll get back to the topic here. But yeah, like it's kind of funny. Uh, always talking about when I say like that mud stream when you had like that shining stuff on things out. I think I told you about that. Now, I mean, I could go on YouTube, pull up the thumbnail, but I don't want to do you like that. See, so you don't want me to pull the evidence out because the dude, you be like, hey man, I can't believe Zero did that. Can't believe he did that. I trusted you. You broke my heart. All right, and we got coming in through, through Nolans or I don't know if she's from Nolans. She's from the Bayou. Got Bayou Bunny.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
I wanted to come and tap in. You know how we do.
Yeah,
And I'm from Alexandria, and my people, my daddy people, they from the Bayou. So
yeah.
yeah, I know you've heard of the Devil's Punch Bowl, aka Natchez, Mississippi.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
not
know
from
much.
Miss. They're not from Mississippi. It's a small town named Fairdy, right before you get to Natchez. So yeah.
Okay.
Hello, peace to the chat, peace to you. I just wanted to come up here and chop it up with you. So show some reciprocity.
Yeah, appreciate
Yeah,
it.
of course.
Yeah, so what do you think about like about like these people that try to control people like like and the real question is like who controls your mind, like that's kind of like like what I was trying to get at, but I think I just went around the way about it.
I think that the people who try to control people, um, especially when they're trying to control people online, it's because they have no power in their real life. That's not what I think. That's actually what psychology says. So that's because they have no power in their real life.
You know what? I have noticed that before, and I actually said the same thing. I never even picked up a psychology book like that. I just kind of just looked at people like I was like saying it's kind of obvious that like he's doing a little. This person is doing a little too much, trying to control people. It's like I think it does. So I don't think this person has any control in their real life. So this is like the only form of control that they have.
Absolutely, and well, there's one or two things that's one of them, and or the second, but the second part of it is it all comes down to money. But it's when it's smaller, when it's people who, well, ooh, this is it's actually multi-layered. People try to control people. Jealousy is part of it. Jealousy, a lack of control in their real life, and also money, because it's high school. It's a cult mentality. Well, if you talk to them, I'm not talking to you. Or if I see you and if you see them, if you are in their chat, I'm not dealing with you. That's the part where it comes down to the money. And also with there's a group of women who don't like black men, but yet they're in a sector full of black men. And it's been said, well, how come you won't leave? How come you won't go over to the swirl hopefuls, aka the divestment community? It's because they're not wanted over there, and they're not receiving the money and the cash apps for busting it open over there.
Yeah.
So
What about like like places like the workplace and other other environments that people consider the real world.
lack of control of their house, of what they have going on in their personal home life, lack of power.
Yeah.
Then there's some people who's just controlling. I have a sister, and she's extremely successful. She is I mean, when I say she's successful, she's the CFO of a hospital. And That's the when you're the CFO, you guys. When I say the hospital, it's $1 billion business. So she's dealing with multiple numbers in and out of boardrooms and meetings all day. She just likes having control. With her, I have yet to figure out why she's so controlling, but I think it goes back to not having control of things that took place when she was younger, and now that she's older, it's I will never lose control or not have control of my situation again, which goes back to psychology, you know?
Yeah, I kind of heard like from like psychology that like that some a lot of like the most successful people are would be considered psychopaths.
They are, and sociopathic too, especially if you're able to climb the ladder corporately. You have to be able to you have to be able to backstab people. You have to be able to do things that a person with the conscience would not be able to do. I'll give you a quick example about my same sister. There was a lady that they were gonna fire, and she could not. You know, she was like, take early retirement. You should really take early retirement. She was trying to tell her. Unfortunately, the lady, she wasn't. She didn't take the early retirement, and she had to let her go. And I've seen her become the person she is, and build her way up that corporate ladder. But that was really hard for her. But a lot of corporate people, they're cutthroat. Look at Jay-Z. Some people would say he's grimy, and other people would say business is business.
Yeah, yeah, and I seen like Crystal Ball. She said like narcissists. Yeah, a lot of them are narcissists, and like like I mean I know people throw that word around, but like people who have true narcissistic personalities, like you can kind of tell them they'll tell themselves stuff that that like like, that can't be true, but this person actually believes it, and like one example I've seen of this was like when they had like the whole Derrick Jackson thing, and after the whole thing, and him like apologizing and everything like that, he did a reaction video on it, on himself, and he talked about himself in the third person, and I mean, he sounded like he wasn't even talking about himself. I mean, what to a certain extent, but then he talking about, well, we need to give this guy a chance and blah blah blah, do all the extra stuff. But then he took it down once he seen like, yeah, people, I guess people went messing with it, and I said he really sounds like, he really believes this. I mean, I was just looking at him like, wow, I think he really believes what he's saying. Like, I mean, it's like he put on an act, but I think he really buys into his own act. And it kind of becomes old news now. But I mean, I'm pretty sure probably a lot of y'all don't know who he is. I mean, it don't really matter too much. I guess Buddy come back. I guess her connection went off on her, but. But yeah, yeah. I mean, you see all kind of like trait traits like that in different people. I'm pretty sure you can probably think of some examples, in your daily life, or you probably seen them on TV or something like that. Like people who truly have those traits. So it's just like like when people think they can have control over you, it's just like it depends on you. If you want to let somebody control you, that's on you. But if you want to be the one that's in control, I mean, you have to set boundaries. You can't allow people to do certain stuff. Otherwise, people will. take it. People will take advantage of it. You won't be controlling your own mind. Like I think I said this before. You are the you are the writer of your script. Like, are you? I mean, you are the main character in the story. Are you going to? Oh, okay. Sorry. I guess the end that kicks you off or something.
Yeah, it doesn't like my Bluetooth in my car. It's not user friendly, but I'm on my headset still, so I'm back.
Okay.
I'm here. Getting ready to make me a veggie bowl, but I'm here. I'm back, babe.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just trying to remember where I was going. Where I was going. uh. Oh yeah. Yeah. Right in the story. Yeah. So like you are the main character of the story. Now, whether or not you're main character in your story or somebody else's, or you the side character, or well, I say side character, supporting character, or or an extra. You know, if you let somebody else write are you writing your story? Or are you letting somebody else write your story? If you somebody else write your story, then you really have no control over what you're doing. Somebody else has control over how your life's gonna go and all that. But if you gotta control your own story, you know, and you don't like how it is, you can always change the script, always, because it's your story. Like just like how like TV shows have a story, they own like how the story's going, they change and make it better, or they'll add something to it. That's just how it is. Sound like you were gonna say something, Bunny.
I absolutely agree with you. We make our own we make our own story.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, we definitely write on stories, and it's like you just so much going on with the manipulation and the manipulation tactics, and it seems like like gaslighting, deflecting, and ad hominem attacks are seem to be the pretty common tactics when certain individuals like to go at people.
And see, the ad hominems come in whenever the argument or whenever they don't have a good rebuttal for what's going on. That's why that comes about. Um, and it's discussed, but then it's like, okay, so when you match that energy, that's whenever that's whenever people become victims. Whenever that energy is not only matched but exceeded. So there's a lot of untreated mental illness here on this platform. And I think as a black person in America, we, not even just black people, honestly, every single person has a little bit of mental illness, whether it's anxiety, depression, bipolar. I mean, the list, it's a very, very long list. So, but it's a lot of untreated mental illness. And then there is the group therapy that is not healthy at all because it's Ashland. There is a lot of these. There's a lot of these group therapy sessions that go on, and some would call it trauma bonding. I don't know if that's the right term, but yes, it gets bad, and it's like on top of it being already toxic and certain behaviors being extremely toxic, it's like you have some have people around them that they
Oh, I think
I got a call. Okay, yeah,
okay.
I'm sorry about that. No,
Okay.
some have the groups of people that they hang out with, and the thing is that if you are around a person and they see you doing wrong, and they don't tell you you're doing wrong, that person is not for, or they not even they don't tell you what you like. If they see you doing stuff that they don't like, but they don't say anything about it, that's not a friend. That's not, you know, that's it's not a friend. So
Yeah, I think I said something similar to that, like at Crystal's chat earlier, like where they're like friends, where they people who you think are your friends, and they wish you when you're down, but the moment you start rising up, they're hating on you, and or sabotage you.
yeah, see, here's the thing. Whenever we level up, whenever a person, I've seen it with my weight loss. And not only just my weight loss, but my job career that I'm gonna be taking on this month after my vacation. The thing is that whenever you level up, it forces the people closest to you to either they have to reevaluate and examine some things, and more times than not, instead of them joining the level up, they begin to suck their teeth. They're That's when the hating starts. So, in my opinion.
That never comes to that because, like, you always see these people who, like, maybe like to get famous, something like that, and then you got that one friend be like, oh man, you ain't really doing that. You think you all great, because you got a little money and blah blah blah. And you think you somebody when that person didn't even think they were all that. You thought they were all that. And
Exactly.
and it's also kind of like with like women, like when like when a woman thinks another woman is pretty or or better than other women, start to lash out. I mean, because I've seen this happen. Like women who are like don't do nothing to nobody. Just get attacked for by a woman for no other reason, just because they see her as competition when she wasn't even competing with you.
Mhm. Mhm. It goes back to insecurity and jealousy, and it's always the ones who say, "Oh, well, you're jealous. It's like, jealous of what?" Like, and I've seen that a lot. I've seen people tell, people, women who absolutely want for nothing and have nothing to be jealous for, of, like, you're jealous. Like, stop. It's a lot of projection.
Yeah.
The projection is real.
Oh yeah. That's all I definitely notice. Like when somebody tries to like really put something on you, especially when they gaslight you, it's really a lot of projection of how they act.
Hmm. Oh, gaslighting is a pure projection, and I had to, explain to somebody the other day what gaslighting was. And you guys, I'm gonna give an analogy. I can't really see the chat. You guys will just bear with me. I'm gonna try to make the best sense as possible. So this is gaslighting in a nutshell. Ladies and gentlemen, say you're at a store, right? Like right now, I'm at Genghis Grill getting me a bunch of vegetables, right? And I'm just giving an example. This isn't what's going on right now, but there's a man in the line, and he bumps into me and touched my bottom. And I'm like, I go off on him. And he goes, "No, I didn't touch your, I did, lady, what are you talking about? I didn't touch your bottom." And he's so adamant that they did not touch your bottom. It makes you question what you know is true. It makes you question reality. Like, am I tripping? Um, did he touch my bottom? That's gaslighting. When a person makes you question what you know to be true, what you know what happened, that's gaslighting at its finest. And that's dangerous. Um, I had my ex boyfriend, actually. He, the first time. Well, I'm not even gonna call him my boyfriend. The guy that I was dating, he gaslit me, and it wasn't even about another female. It was about another chick. It was about something that was. It wasn't even necessary. The gas. It wasn't, and that's why I'm no longer dating him because it's dangerous. I mean, people have gaslighting has made people not only commit suicide, but kill other people. It's like the highest form of manipulation. So
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely, like didn't really know too much about Gaslight. I just heard it like till I came to YouTube. That's experienced it firsthand. That's like where I was like, oh wow, this is a thing. I mean, even though I didn't let it actually let it change me because I knew what the individual was doing. It was
mhm.
just the individuals that have done this to me. I knew what they were doing, so I didn't have to worry about actually getting caught up in that. Because I'm like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Because I'm like, I'm sure I didn't do that. So so I'm just gonna move away from you because obviously you're trying to make me think something I know not to be true.
That I know I didn't do. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
dangerous. It's pretty dangerous, babe. It's
yeah,
one of the greatest things of manipulation. So I study the DSM. My daughter was wanting to go for criminal psychology at a very young age, and I'm one of those. I'm a book reader, so I got her. It's an older DSM. I said DS1. I'm so sorry, but I got her. It's a DSM, and then here recently when I went to this used bookstore, y'all, I felt like I felt like it was Christmas at that bookstore. They had the best books, and they were so cheap. Um, but I got the newer one, and when I say we see it all day, every day here on this platform. The gaslighting, the projecting, the mirroring. Um, there was a live stream and it was titled "Skin Suit Wearing," and that's exactly what it is. These people become you, and it's like the whole stand thing. It's a fan that hates you. They really don't like you. Well, I'm sorry. They really like you, but the disdain comes in because, or the hate comes because they know that they will never be you. And I say that humbly. I promise. I say that with all humbleness. It's just the truth of the matter. It's kind of sad though, like it doesn't have to be that way.
right.
You know? With my weight loss journey, I'm going on mute after this because I know y'all know I can talk. With my weight loss journey, I am for you guys. I don't know. I'm kind of new to the people in the chat, but for you guys, I am now as to date 89 pounds down since February. Y'all, I am so proud of myself. It's taken so much discipline and hard work, but nonetheless, I have this this woman that I have known since we moved here from Louisiana. That was 20 years ago. So when I say, I mean, this is somebody I consider a friend. We've been through life, death, um, kids. We have kids. Well, I only have one, but kid. I mean, we've been through a lot of stuff together. She was one of the people who encouraged me to work out. She's always worked out. She's always ate extremely healthy. Long story short, um, when like my frame was starting to show more, she did a video. She sent me a video, and it, y'all, I was a sweet person. Like, and when I say a sweet person, like I absolutely love cookies, cakes, and stuff like that. And I was a night eater, and that's why I got so big. But really, really mainly a sweet person. Um, she sent me a video of like cookies, the chewy cookies at Mountain Man. Those were my ish. And she sent a video of like three delicious looking cookies and this pastry thing that I would have inhaled all that back in January, February. And it was like I knew then, like I had been feeling the energy off, but I knew then, like, dang, it was kind of hurtful though, because again, this is a person she doesn't eat like that at all. She doesn't even eat bread. So she's definitely not going to eat pastries with icing on it and cook. She just doesn't eat like that. But so it's like I sent it to my sisters because I can be a little bit hot headed. Sometimes I do jump to conclusions. And their reaction is Bunny, are you okay? Because they know me. I said I'm okay, and I was like, "What do you guys take from it?" And they gave me they basically confirmed what I suspected. And I still love her to death, but it's like it goes back to when people see you leveling up and they see your potential. You guys, sometimes people don't like us, or people will find a problem with you because they see the potential in you. So, and then there's other times where they don't like you just because you may be the B word. Like me, I can be the B word. I can be one of the meanest B words you'll ever meet, but I also have a super sweet side to me. So I think it takes just introspection, self actualization, self realization, and yeah, but that's hard to do. I mean, looking yourself in the mirror and saying, I don't like this, or this is I'm toxic in this area, and this area, and this area. That's hard enough, right? But putting that work in to become better, it's hard, y'all. I'm still in the process of doing it myself. I've been doing shadow work, and sometimes just picking that book up puts before I even do the shadow work, before I even it was literally sometimes just picking that book up brings me to tears. And it's like for you guys that don't know, your shadow is your person that you become whenever you're angry, whenever you're hurt, whenever your shadow is the person that protects you. And with the shadow work, it starts from your childhood. It's and sometimes I feel like, man, f this workbook. It's a little bit too invasive. Like these questions, these words, a little bit too mf and personal. But since I've been doing it, I'm actually making the changes to not be a toxic, mean being.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know if you've done that. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you've done that, but
Say that again. Oh yeah, I'm done, babe.
okay. I wasn't sure. I was like, you just went up. I was like, it seems to me like you had more to say. I was like,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm talking too much, so I'm
I
sorry
mean,
for
I
being
mean,
long winded.
talk about you need to like about like certain stuff. But yeah, I think as long as you don't go over an hour, straight, I think we're good.
Yeah. And I appreciate people such as yourself, Zero, who it's a few people that I probably need to apologize to that I don't have a problem with, but I've noticed they kind of stay away from me. But there was a time when I was saying, it's one thing to say, yeah, like I'm a bitch and I can be this way and be this way. For about 2 years, I looked in that mirror. But like I said, actually doing the work to make those changes, y'all, is hard. It's hard. But instead of, saying, hey, my feelings were hurt and this is why I reacted the way I reacted, or apologizing. I just like when you're just flat out wrong, like, you know what, I was wrong. I'm so sorry I was wrong. Ego. Our ego is our worst enemy.
Yeah, yeah. Our ego can be our worst enemy, and it can. I mean, like in pride, pride can really make people really, really, do the stuff that we probably know we shouldn't do, or be too proud to admit how we actually but what we know to be wrong, but then we kind of double down on it. So yeah, yeah. So
Absolutely. That's the next thing I'm going to be working on is my ego, because I have a hell of an ego. And Miss Sheila touched on something. I touched on it a little bit on my live stream on Friday when I said that, everybody in this space, I'm known for, like, Bunny, like, don't play with Bunny. That girl will cuss your ass out real quick. Like, a ooh, Bunny spicy. That's a defense mechanism. And I see a lot of people. I don't want to name drop, but I see a lot of people. Those are defense mechanisms. Like, nobody gets like that overnight, and I would think most people would not want to be that way. Just off the top, and I'm not trying to excuse any of the behavior, but a lot of stuff that goes on, and then a lot of the personality and the behaviors with the personalities on here, those are it's defense mechanisms.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Y'all know that like some people tend to be mean as like as a defense mechanism. I remember like the first time I actually seen it. This was like I mean, this happened during high school, but I like kind of figured it out like during senior year. I think it was like the one girl I think I either met her in my freshman or sophomore year, and every time I talk to her, she always like try to act like she so mean or whatever like that, and then I think probably towards like like junior and senior year. By the time I got senior year, she started to soften up or whatever, but still try to act like she was mean, but she couldn't really put up much in front because I was like, yeah, I say, yeah, you like me now. It's like kind of harder for her to hide it. But I was like, oh, okay. I said, oh, that's what it is. This was a defense mechanism. This is that wasn't how she really was. And honestly, I think she may have liked me, but at that time I wouldn't be able to pick up the signals unless you just told me straight out. I mean, nowadays I'm able to pick up on signals on whether or not female likes me, but at that point, I I'll be honest, I ain't know if a woman like me, like all them signals and all that, I wouldn't have picked up on none of that. I'd be like Stevie Wonder when it comes to that. Hey, so how you doing, brother?
Yeah. And then with some women do that because they may like it's like being in elementary school. She may not have felt like she was pretty enough to talk to you. She may have felt like she was going to be rejected. So that was that's another defense mechanism, to, instead of taking that risk and, or, flirting or whatever it is, that's what that was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I kind of
Yeah.
see that because I was like thinking like, had she said something like, I definitely would have not rejected because I mean she was like very beautiful. Like I mean at that time I actually kind of had like a well I mean I would say low self esteem, but I mean I didn't think I was like really all that because like I had all throughout school, like you know, had women for the most part. Well, the I guess the girls back then, since I was a younger man, like you know, tell me that I was ugly. And so I'm like, oh well, that must be true because I'm you know I'm constantly hearing this. So, but yeah, this. I mean, but it was just like until after high school when I realized that oh well you know that wasn't necessarily true, even though I've heard, you know, like, oh, it's like, yeah, look, you know, he's handsome and he's handsome and whatnot.
Mhm.
It was
Mhm.
only until I got out of high school that's when I realized, oh, okay, that wasn't you know, that wasn't necessarily true.
Believe it or not, I had very low self esteem. Like so much to the point where in my yearbooks, I used a Sharpie and blacked out my picture. And one second, one second.
All right. Okay, that's part. You want some attention, I got you. You know, over here, want to call somebody out. But yeah, I was actually you know get to some of these comments anyway because y'all had a lot of stuff you know that I could address. Okay, guess she got a call or something. But you know, I guess while we're doing that, I go and look up comments like this one from Web Savvy. She was saying a perfect example of MJ crew told him that it was a good idea to get a nose job. Last last time he was handsome was on Off the Wall, in my opinion. Oh, I didn't know his crew was the one that told him to get that nose job. I thought it was his idea. Yeah, I didn't think he needed one either. Okay, okay, Bunny. Yeah. So yeah, I did not know that, man. Yeah, cause yeah, there was really nothing wrong with him as far as that. But let me see. Oh yeah, gotta scroll up. Uh, yeah. Then Crystal was talking about Oh yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, I figured you were trying to say that. Probably got a call or something like that. Yeah. So I bet you'll like to get it, you know, get some reaction out of you, which makes the person turn on you from your reaction. The person turn on you, yeah, from your reaction, like you're crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People do. There are people that do that, and people fall for it. I mean, I think I, you know, had somebody lied on. Like, I mean, you know, just like even recently, like you know, lied on me for like no reason at all, and you know, like probably like twice, like you know, in the past, like maybe 3 months. The first one was something that was misinterpreted. I don't know if that was done on purpose or what. Didn't seem like they were trying to do it on purpose, but it was. I think the first one was just like them trying to be overly protective, trying to you know, oh, I'm gonna be super ride or die and whatnot. And then the other was definitely intentional. Now, as far as the intent behind it, could I can give my thoughts, but I don't necessarily know. But yeah, that does happen. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you dealt with a narcissist for 13 years. Like, yeah, I've been kind of lucky. Like you know, people manage to etch themselves out before I get to for the enemy. I dealt, you know, the etch themselves out, showing me who they are before you know they put enough time in. Yeah, I heard about love bombing being a tactic of a narcissist. Let's see. Let's find more comments. You got some good comments over here. I know you got some good. Hey, Patty D, how you doing? Let's see. Okay, we got Miss Park on here. Here you says I'm an alpha female. A lot can't handle me. Uh, Bully as a kid, and I vowed not to be that person again. And I'm nice until someone takes it there. I vowed not to be that person again. I'm thinking about Tony Baker, and I vowed. But yeah, talking about who's gonna handle me. I remember hearing this joke about that. I'm sure you think I was making, it's a joke I seen. I think somebody said, I seen like a meme like saying, one was like, who gonna handle me? And then somebody said animal control. He said animal control. I was done. But but yeah, yeah, I mean, so you seem pretty cool, I'm kind of saying well, I'm cool till you try me, and then kind of not be as cool. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, Patty, it's good to see you guys. Everybody here. Let's see. Go through more of the comments. Okay, we got another one, Miss Parker. Yeah, yeah. I mean, before I get to this one, but yeah, like when I think when I was like in fifth grade, like the most fifth grade, I was like short, so I had to in fifth grade I had to fight all like the tall people and throughout the school year, and I was just whooping the tall people. Like probably by the end of the year, nobody wanted to mess with me. I think it was like one guy that kept trying me, but he wasn't in my class, so we were supposed to fight that year, but we never did that year. And then sixth grade comes, and we happen to be in the same class. In the day, we're fighting, we throwing hands. So yeah, I mean, we throw hands. But I don't remember who won so long ago, but I know we were fighting. We hashed it out, and then we were cool. But from what our friends at the time told me, they say he won. I said I felt like it was a tie, but hey, I'm wasn't really too stressed out about it because we got out what we whatever beef we had, and we good. But yeah, so we all have to work to be a better person. It is hard, but as long as we recognize it and are willing to change, God got us all day. He said, "Have faith, have the faith of a mustard seed, and He's going to guide you." Yeah, I mean, of course, you're always a constant work in progress, and if you're not, I guess it's like equivalent to to dying, I guess. But I mean, even change, changing somebody, becoming someone new, I guess that's kind of a depth as well. Yeah, so let me go ahead and keep. Yeah. I got you in the comments. Yeah, we got the comments going. Yeah. So let's see. See what else did it get? Okay. You said it was his idea. I mean, he was actually surprisingly, he was actually females that did this, but they did win. They did go along with it, and I've seen guys do it, but usually the guys that would do like the gaslight tactics were like more like feminine men. I'm using men loosely. I wouldn't really call them men, but yeah. Uh, let's see. Any other ones that like I can just really look at. Uh, okay, got one right here. Oops. That website to me, but those same people that try to look down their noses are by themselves today. Probably, or either they prayed with somebody's baby. Because I remember a year after getting out of the hospital, I ran with my friend. They said, yeah, cause I think they had like a graduation party, and I wanted to go, but mom wouldn't let me go, so I was like, okay, cool. So I guess at that party, a lot of lot of the females there got a lot of the ladies there got pregnant. I mean, I don't get that whole thing about getting pregnant straight, after you done graduated, and sure some of them are going to college, so I don't think that would work that well. But I mean, young sometimes, young you don't think. I mean, well, people old still don't think either. So, but usually, young, you kind of have an excuse of, you're still learning. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. So yeah. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find your channel, Bunny. But yeah. But yeah. But this, like the black sector, we won't be all in the drama over here. We pretty chill and laid back here. You ain't really too much to worry about here. But but yeah, it's pretty yeah. I mean, just I just be seeing such stuff, and it'd be like part of me sometimes, like when I be seeing folks do we all do too, like I be, part of me be wanting to call them out so badly, but then I'm like, no, nah, I'm not gonna. Hmm, my idea of a female. I don't know how much of a perspective I can give you on that. I mean, I guess like just someone who's genetically female. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are groups of people that would redefine this term, but I mean, pretty much someone born woman who kind of have like feminine traits, like long hair and all that, physical female traits and mental ones. Kind of goes through the experiences of being a woman, I guess. We not gonna start this today, Miss Parker. All right, we not gonna start this today. We not doing it. We are not doing it. Not today. But yeah, I don't like I said, I really don't know, so I can't. But I mean, that is kind of interesting. But I'm pretty sure I can't speak for all men, so or all males. I mean, depending on what space you go to, you'll get different answers. Like in some spaces, They don't they don't like women. Some places they do. It just depends. Hey Zio, how you doing? I mean, like I'm pretty sure like the general, perspective would say like women are more emotional, but just really, really think it kind of depends on the person. Like even if one gender is more prone to being more emotional, you still have the option to manage your emotions. Just some people just have poor emotional management. Some people better at it. Like then the people who act like they're logical but are super illogical. It's just kind of like like kind of like that paradox. But yeah, yeah. I tried to come over a little earlier tonight because I just wanted to talk about this topic because I remember on Crystal Channel. I was like, yeah, you gave me an idea for a topic because I know if I was going to just have an open topic or I was going to just do the story I was going to do, which I meant to do it earlier, but I didn't get a chance to do it, so I just have to do it maybe tonight or tomorrow. But but yeah, otherwise, yeah, I'm just here chilling. Let me see. Did I take? Oh, I didn't take that off. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of no, but yeah. As far as like men and women, I'm really not too. I really don't even get all that deep into it. Hey Sheila, how you doing? So I'm like kind of sorry if I didn't give you the answer you needed. My answer to the best I could anyway. So yeah, I tried. No, I don't have no spoken word. Unless you want some of the old ones, I can just find a video I got and just play it. I haven't wrote no spoken word lately, but I was inspired, and I kind of just forgot about it and didn't go through it. I guess. But yeah, I thought she went to sleep. Okay, appreciate it, Patty D. Yeah, yeah, I do, but I don't. Yeah, I do have poetry, and I still didn't catch the rest of that stream that you had first stream. I didn't get to watch all of it, and I heard that you had some poetry on there, but I don't know if it's gonna play sound or not. But got something from Miss Parker. Okay, oh you gotta play it. Oh yeah. uh, now, Miss Parker, you know that that is not a simple question, and that can have many interpretations. And oh yeah, Miss Parker, I'm gonna do that every time you come in. Every time you come in from now on, playing that clip. But I it was but I don't know if I still got some on my video memo because But yeah, let me see if I can find one of my videos and see if we can do that. I'm just trying to find my poetry. I don't know why I can't find it. Okay, this might just go straight to my channel. All right, so let's look at my playlist. But yeah, appreciate y'all for coming through. Yeah, I know they got you laughing. Let's see. No, I got it somewhere. Okay, there we go. All right, I found one. Let me pull up the share screen. Oh, you on your Drake ish, Sis D. All of but yeah, let me go ahead and check this. Okay, there we go. Boom. All right. Let me turn on the sound. All right. Oh dang, I still accidentally clicked that on there. Okay. All right, so I'm muting and turn it on. Welcome to the warship. Join in the fellowship. Oh yeah, I forgot the name of the poem. It's called Warship Protocol. Never talk to your betters, so never talk. Welcome to the warship. Join in the fellowship. Never talk to your betters, so never talk to your betters. So give no lip. Never question authority, so don't even trip. So pay attention because this is a religion. Indoctrination is the mission, taking over your mind with precision. Be obedient. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Be obedient. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Say it like you mean it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Say it like you mean it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now line up and get ready to take orders immediately or face the wrath of the supreme being. Do you want that? No, sir. No, sir. Do you want that? No, sir. No, sir. Are you going to act right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Are you going to act right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brainwashing complete, programming in sync. You read the doctrine suite. The wolf is leading the sheep. We're confusing the meek and we're using the weak and we're using the minds at any given time like this. Do you believe? We believe, we believe. What does that mean? We can see, we can see. Do you have a choice? It's beer, it's beer. You must always read from your daily book, taking lessons from your favorite crook. Their worship's in a way, and that's a no-no. Permission to destroy, that's a go-go. We're soldiers, warriors of the holy order, disciplined, tough, and we're loyal. Now we're tearing down warships like Chernobyl, spreading our influence until it's global. We're using the weapon of deception. We have planned the idea with inception. Victims of the war just scream and shout. Nobody knows what it's all about. All you have to do is just speak the truth, and all the evils and the lies will be rebuked. And that's the end of the poem right there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah, like the first time, kind of stumbled on it somewhere, but I'd probably do that over and over again. But but it was pretty good. Like I remember first, like say, like yeah. You see like the whole story behind it in that video put right there when I talked about it. But I have like a playlist in my channel with like poetry, one for poetry, one spoken word. But of course, spoken word gonna be included in that too. But I only actually did like two spoken word pieces. I remember the first time I actually performed it, it didn't turn out it turned out a little worse than that. But of course, even when I did it, everybody else would for me, of course, I had like this one hater that was like, "Oh yeah, the delivery wasn't right," and blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah. One friends who did spoken word, like say, yeah, you put some music on that. But yeah, when my friends told me that, and I was like, I don't know what music I would put behind that though. But like the other one I had, the other song I had like "I Am Who I Am." Like if I was gonna put some music behind that, even though it's short, I put like that little drum beat they be doing like in class with pencils, playing like that because that was kind of like what I'm thinking about, like somebody just tapping on the desk, with the pencil. That was kind of how I was like thinking about it, like man, and everybody just be rocking. But yeah, that one was actually my first attempt at writing it. I don't know how long it took me to write that. I think it took like probably like over at least about like a month or two, just to get the words together and get it right. Yeah. But like of course I had like more personal ones like metamorphosis. But like I pretty much like I wrote a lot of poetry like growing up and even when I was even in my 20s, but I lost most of my poetry. So like I'm just trying to I just put out whatever I could. But yeah, I'm yeah, website. I'm not really letting it get me down. As a matter of fact, I could probably let's see, because I know I'm gonna talk in this one. I mean, but I guess matter of fact, I want to get stop sharing for now. Uh, but I do want to get I'm just reading what you said. TV. Just have a TV show about 12 years ago where people compete in spoken word. Of course, I love it. Of course, it was canceled. They do. Like, me being an artist myself, I've ran like different types of people. Spoken word artists, DJs, painters, People just doing music, like people doing all kind of stuff. Yeah, I know. Oh, you say you respond to her. You probably put my name in. Oh, okay. So you respond to her, which yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even see Sister D until now. My bad. Yeah, yeah. My best friend, he actually paints. And I can, cause I remember like a couple years ago, cause I know for like the longest, he was like saying, "Hey man, you come to my painting classes. I get you a easel. Let you pay. I teach you how to paint." Okay. I mean, I told him okay, but I was like, I didn't think I was gonna ever actually do it. And I remember when I was working at the restaurant, I remember asking for Friday and Saturday off, which I which I did, but not the way I wanted to. But I think like the chef had forgotten, and he was like, okay, well, yeah, Gee, they was like, okay, cool. It was like, so I was like, I wanna make money, but I'm like, I might not get this opportunity again, so I just really took off. But so I called up my best friend, talked to him. I was like, yeah, talk to him. I was like, yeah, you know what? Because I remember he had been asked for the long. I was like, I think I might try some painting because I think I did like painting somewhere else before. Uh, that was pretty cool. So I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and try my hand at it. And that was pretty much how I did that. And I had a picture up. Like it came in, showed me what I need to do, and I was like, okay. Well, I'll try my best, and it turned out too bad. But let me see if I can find my. I'm surprised I can't find my own name on here. Okay, well, I can just go on my YouTube page. Or I can go in my videos or go here and I mean, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to just kind of show you what I'm talking about. Uh, all right, almost got it. And you want to let me go in without putting my info in here. I'm pretty sure I don't have a private account. But I guess I'm not big enough on there to have a. All right, All right, so let me go to my okay. Let me find it real quick. Uh, hey man, I got so many posts. I'm sure I'll find it. But yeah. Hey man, I got so much stuff going on here. And I just want to kind of just okay, I'm getting closer. Okay. Okay. Yep. Got a little further to go. Okay, found it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I'm talking about. Let's. So if I can. Okay, yes I can. Okay, I'm gonna go and show you. Yeah, that's what it looks like right there. Let me see if I can kind of. Yeah. Yeah, that's it right there. First time, but I kind of, just gotta let them actually go with it. Try to draw it the best I could. I paint the best I could. I mean, it ain't no masterpiece, but I like it. But yeah, yeah. So I don't think I can zoom in. Let me see if it's possible. Yeah, I don't think I can zoom in. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as that. But yeah, but no, I didn't. I was actually doing it in my friend's house, but he does hold that. But he don't really call it a painting sip. I mean, I mean that's what they call it type of events. But he calls his like the connoisseur where I mean it's still yeah, which pretty much what it's painting sip. But well, I think we all need to rest knowing how old you are. But I appreciate you coming through, Patty D. So yeah, I think you probably talking about. I think at this point I'm just talking about random stuff. At this point, wasn't really trying to go there, but I know like it's starting to get late, and I don't want to keep it going too long. But I did enjoy this. So let me give my shout outs before I roll out. Uh, Let me see. I don't know if I get all the way up to the top, but shout out to shout out to Web Savage, shout out to Sister D, aka Miss Parker. Hey Miss Parker. uh Let's see, shout out to Shay. Oh yeah, shout out to Buddy too. Shout out to let me see. I think most of y'all were talking here. Shout out to Patty D. Shout out to Zio. And shout out to Sister Sheila E. Living the Glamorous Life. And I think that's all who came through. So yeah, yeah. Let me answer that before I go. Yeah, like my friend, he hosted all that. I would help him out sometimes. But yeah, I mean, he could. I mean, he could have have it online because I know some folks are doing it that way, having the paint tips online. It's just with him, he just refuses to do it because he likes to be in person. But I mean, could start back now. But I mean, I guess he didn't want to. Or, both folks gonna be scared to come out in groups now. Which yeah, people can spread, stuff like that. But then, it also can create like a create, boost your immune system too. Because they say like people, there's also research too. I mean, I think like certain organizations ignored this. Like there are studies show like that. Like when people are around other people, they stay pretty healthy. But when a person's isolated from everybody for a long enough time, they don't become as well. They become sick. Just being isolated from people so long. I mean, these are actually scientific studies, so I'm like, actually, prove that. But and I think I've done a live on that before. I mean, I don't claim to be no expert in that. So, but as far as that, I thank all y'all for coming. Gauging in the topic. I'm gonna have to see how things go, but I will have a story time. I may try to do it in either the morning or the early afternoon, or if not the early afternoon, maybe like the early evening. So we'll just see. So thank y'all for coming through. I hope y'all have a great night. Wholeness about vibration, people, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great night.